What's up, guys? Nsima here from the Super Training Gym. I'm here with Doug Brignole. He's a biomechanics expert. We just had him on the Mark Bell's Power Project, so you guys got to make sure to watch that. But Doug, you've said something controversial that has triggered a lot of people on this channel. You say that the Sissy squat is a better quad builder than squats?
Yeah, well, look, first of all, I hate the name Sissy squat, right? I mean, if this thing had been called anything else, it probably wouldn't have had such a bias against it. Yeah. It is a mechanically better movement for the quads than a regular barbell squat, and it has to do entirely with, let us show you, has entirely to do with the angle of the lower leg. So, and Nsima's gonna show us what a regular squat looks like. What I want you to focus on is the angle of his lower leg.
Would you like me to do a high bar or low bar?
High bar. Okay, now look at the angle of the lower leg and notice how far from the vertical it goes. It leans forward from the vertical position, which is the neutral position, by about 30, 35 degrees. It does not reach a 45-degree angle. A horizontal limb, go ahead and stand up. A horizontal limb is a maximally efficient limb. A vertical limb is a completely neutral limb, right? If he's not even at 45-degree angles with that lower leg, he's not even getting half what he could get, right? So that means he has to compensate for that reduction by adding more weight to the bar and further compressing his spine, and that's not a good idea. Okay, go ahead and put that away. So I'm gonna ask you to demonstrate a Sissy squat right there.
Right here?
You can hold on to that thing for balance. Now, watch his lower leg and watch the angle of his lower leg relative to gravity. See, now he's going horizontal. He is fully perpendicular with resistance. That means he's getting approximately 4 times more magnification of the resistance than he was getting before. What does that mean? That means that in order to get the same amount of load on the quadricep with a barbell squat, you'd have to use 4 times more weight, which means compression on the spine. Here, he's getting maximal loading of the quadricep with only body weight. I actually did the math on this, and I figured out that you can get a 950-pound load on your quadricep squatting 200 pounds, if you weigh 200 pounds, but a 1,200-pound load on your quadricep with just body weight.
Wow. All right, so
big difference.
Let's show them the Sissy squat on the cable machine.
So we can do a Sissy squat with body weight, as he just did here. That's the intro level. If you don't have any equipment, just hold on to a doorway and just do this. Just for balance, just hold on to a doorway, hold on to something, and then try to get as low as you can. Now, if you can't get all the way down, don't worry about it. Even a partial Sissy squat is better than this. But if you have a cable machine, here's what you really could do.
All right.
So here we're using a wedge, and the reason we're using a wedge is because naturally the heels tend to come up. Using a wedge allows the foot to stay flat, which means you can keep your balance better. Now we're talking. Now this is killer quads. Why? Because now he's got a forward direction of resistance, not just a straight down. Look at the angle, how perpendicular that cable is to the lower leg. He's getting maximum loading, plus he has the opportunity to select less weight or more weight, plus he has the opportunity to maintain balance better than he would if he was just trying to do this without holding on to anything at all. Now you can do this for sets of 6, you can do this for sets of 4 with as much weight. You can get so much loading on your quadriceps you won't even believe it, and yet nothing is on your spine. Does it look as macho as a barbell squat? No, but who cares? If you care about quadricep load and quadricep growth, this is the king.
Awesome. Doug, is there anything you want to add about the form of the Sissy squat, or what should we call the Sissy squat? I feel like it shouldn't be called the Sissy squat.
You know, I think they named it after King Sisyphus.
Sisyphus.
Maybe we should just call it king squats.
I like that, king squats.
Or King S.
All right, Doug, this is amazing. Guys, try this out. It's going to be really
You'll love it.
You'll love it. So, Doug, where can people find you? And also, where can they get your book? Because your book on biomechanics is freaking amazing.
Yeah, the book is on Amazon. It's also at dougbrignole.com, The Physics of Resistance Exercise. You can also find our digital course at Smart Training 365. I'm at dougbrignole.com, and you can also find me at dbfitness at AOL.
All right, guys, check out Doug's information. It's amazing. Strength is never a weakness. Weakness is never a strength.